Alafia. The power of you. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, this is a live one. It's not a recording. Welcome, everyone, to the power of you. Yes, welcome, everyone, to the power of you here on Facebook and on Instagram. Well, on YouTube. So, everyone, today we got is Oshun is Osa Ifa Oshun Yemonja Egbe. And today we're going to focus on Oshun and what's going on in the world. Welcome back to the power of you, Alafia, Mahogany the chemist. She's always the first one in, Alafia. Cameron Walker, Alafia, peace, blessings. Today we want to speak on getting ready for the upgrade. Get ready for the upgrade, the way the universe is happening and working and being with us. We are in the midst of a miracle, of a blessing, of a power. If you saw my newsletter, go onto my blog and you will see the prayer for the full moon of affirming how great you are, how blessed you are, how ready you are for all the things that are coming to us. This is a phenomenal time. A time to take out your fans. I see people take out their fans and dancing. So you are getting ready for an upgrade. Remember when we first started doing computers, we'd have, I don't know what they call it, where it's not digital, but where it goes, creak, 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 creak. But anyway, back then, we never knew that we would be in a place where we can tell our phones, take me home, drive me home, turn off the music. Upgrades, because whenever we want something more, the universe gives it to us. Somebody thinks of it, it comes through the spirit of God, the spirit of Orisa, the spirit of ancestors, the spirit of the universe, the universal source, whatever you call that power that when you're sleeping, it makes sure that you're breathing. It always gives us an upgrade. So get ready for the upgrade. You are getting ready for the upgrade. We all have things in our life that are great, that are wonderful, and feels normal. Many of us are feeling that. Normal is the magic word there. We all have things in our life that are great, wonderful, and feels normal. We can thank God for just breathing. Thank God for us knowing our minds are alert, remembering things, remember where we left something or how to get home. Yes. I was speaking to a student and her mom is having a challenge of dementia. She can't find herself coming home. So we have reasons to give thanks. If you can get up and breathe and think and know where you are, where your shoes are, where's your teeth? Where are your teeth? And put them in, give thanks. However, some are facing challenges on your job, with your health, your family, or community. I am here to let you know that things are all in our lives are getting ready to go to the next level. So when you're doing the right things, working extra hard, doing difficult things, and facing challenges that seems like they are just so hard that you're the only one doing hard work and other people are like, how are they? Why can't I be like them? Don't worry about that. I am here to tell you that you are on your way to greatness. So even when you're doing very good and very well and you're happy, you're getting ready for an upgrade. If you're challenged with health, as I said, difficulties, that seems like you're the only one working, get ready for the upgrade. Don't give up. Use your influence, your abilities, your talents, your gifts to share with others. That's the way we get rewards, is when you're sharing your things with others. When you give to others, instead of focusing on how much you want to receive or achieve, you sometimes become weary and tired of doing it so hard, while others seem like they're just breezing through life. Don't give up. Spirit, God, Orisha, source, ancestors are watching and keeping a record of everything you are doing. Don't compare to what someone else has. Right now, you are going to have an upgrade in all aspects of your life. Physically, emotionally, financially. It's because we are in a place of love, and we have shifted our energy into just the magnetic energy of the world is just bringing so many of us into a place of just love, power, prestige, honor. And so those of you who are happy, contented, great, wonderful, and maybe you're normal, get ready for the upgrade into your new normal. More opportunity, more passion, more dedication to do more for others and your life, from career, family, and the world. So even if you feel like you're doing fabulous, you're getting ready to get an upgrade, because you can do better. You can do better. You can get more. Yes. Spirit is working to shake up your life for the upgrade. So if you feel like there's a shift in the energy that it seems like, or like, whoa, still you're going for the upgrade. Remember, as I said, with the computers, we didn't even know we had to get the computers reloaded, remember? Constantly required. And sometimes we had to just shut off the system. Remember when we had, what's the things that we had that we used to use? Those little boxes that we had clipped on our on our skirts and things, because we didn't have any computers. But look at the upgrade now. We don't have to walk with a box. Because remember, it was always blocking us. We had to remove viruses. Viruses are always coming into our computers. We got so much upgrade now. The spirit knew that the way that we're going to, heck, now they got what the thing they calling AI. That is just like, that's replacing educational systems and all kinds of upgrade, because we required more to shift the energy for us to come closer together as human beings. We can tell the smartphone to do X, Y, cut off my music, cut off my this. What? I asked mine to take me home. I don't have a name for her. I think they call her Siri or somebody. I just says, take me home. She said, I don't know where you live. She need an upgrade, or I need a different cue. So our life is getting ready for an upgrade. The universal vibration and power of people's frequency has reached our power source, God's ears, the ancestors' recordings. All that is good is coming to us. The principles that what we know, that when you share from a place of love, it always comes back to you. Many of us, most of us, when I say us, human beings, people who are living in our communities, who we have contact with, have shifted the energy. The rituals that we did the other day for shifting the energy to Shango, things are just popping off. Everyone is saying all types of wonderful things that are happening for them. So don't get distracted by the voices that says, oh, this is the end and this is doomsday, and someone said that it was supposed to end like this. Get ready for it. There's a story about Oshun that I'm going to share with you here. I got it in my notes in case I forget that. Oshun was married to Orumila. She was his first wife. She was the first Apetebi. And for many years, she tried to get pregnant and she couldn't. She was barren and she was just crying, and she stayed with him for many years. And she said, you know what? I am going to leave so that you can get another wife and you can have babies. You can have some children, because that's what you want. So she left him, and then she met Shango. They fell in love and she married Shango. And she had the same challenge. She was barren. She could not get pregnant for years. And so in her despair, she just said, well, Shango said, well, why don't you go and ask Ifa, get a reading from Ifa, and see what is the reason why you cannot get pregnant. And he says, go straight to Olodumare. Go to Orumila. Orumila. She came back to Orumila. She said, look, Orumila, the reason I left you is because I wanted you to be able to have many children, and I can't. It seemed like I have so much, I have a problem. So she says, I am asking you to do a reading for me to find out, is there a medicine that I can conceive? And he said, oh, okay. So that's why you left, he said. She said, yes. So he did the reading, and the reading said, go directly to Olodumare and speak to Olodumare, because that's where all of the children are. And so she went, she did the rituals that she would be successful, because there's always a give and take, reciprocity. So she did the ritual, she went on, and when she got to Olodumare, Olodumare is like, hello. Just he said Alafia or Cabo or something to that effect, or Hola, or whatever it is language he was speaking at that moment, because he has all languages. And so he says, so it's nice to see you. Why are you here? She says, well, I've tried for many, many years to get pregnant and to have babies, and I cannot seem to be able to conceive. I would like to know if there's something that I can do. He says, oh, okay, well, let's see. So he told her that he, consulting with him, he says, oh, well, I would invite you to go to the house of the children, where the children live, and see, if you can have children. He said, however, many people have come, many women have come, and the children run away from them. And so they came, and the children were like, oh my gosh, no, I don't want to go with you. And the children would leave. He said, but the thing of it is when you go, you have to go to the children with confidence. Go with confidence and get close to them. So Olodumare opened up the door where the children was, the house of the children. And he opened up the door. In Ileo room, there are many things there. Rooms of children, there are rooms of husbands, there are rooms of businesses, all of that. So he opened up the room, and the children were like, oh. And so she came in with confidence and soft and easy. And they came and they looked at her and they smiled, and it was hundreds and hundreds of children that came up and looked at her. And while they were looking at her, she opened up her pumpkin and took out some of her secret honey and gave some to the children. They were like, oh, this is delicious. And they loved her, and they were so happy with her. And so she said, well, I'm going back to Earth, because she's in Ileo room. I'm going to Earth where I live. But when they got to the edge of Orun, the children would not come. They would not come. And so she went back home, and she was just crying. She was so hurt. She didn't know what to do. She went back to Orumila and said, what happened? I did the rituals, I did the ceremonies, I did the services so I would get pregnant, and I'm not pregnant. He said, you are pregnant right now. And when she went home, she ran to Shango and told him, I am pregnant. Olodumare gave me the secret to having babies. And she went back to Shango. And in 3 months, women that touched Oshun, either in the marketplace or at the river, if they just touched her, they would become pregnant. And so all of the women of the world started getting pregnant as they would touch Oshun, because she had the blessing straight from Olodumare. And as the women got pregnant, they started worshiping and honoring Oshun and giving her offerings and telling everyone about her. And so after all of the women that were bearing started having babies, and then Oshun started having the fantastic medicines to cure children, to ease children's suffering for fevers and different things that children would come up. You know how children, sometimes they just wake up one morning and they're sick, and we don't know, it's just adjustment to the earth plane. So every woman that touched Oshun gave birth to healthy children, and those that were sick, Oshun gave them health as well. And so in gratitude, they offered Oshun sacrifices, they venerated her, and she used her prayers and her money, and her honey to give them the blessings. This is how Oshun became Olomowewe. That is also known as one of the roads of Oshun. That's the Oshun that gives you babies, Olomowewe. And so the story is letting us know that keep doing what it is that you do. Stay close to God. Stay close to Spirit. Because you're getting an upgrade. Oshun got an upgrade from a barren woman to a woman that has children and continues to give us children. For those of you who want children, that's the Orisa that says, I will give you babies. I am Olomowewe. Oshun kalo shiwewe, Olomowewe mi Oshun. Oshun kalo shiwewe, Olomowewe iya mi o. Oshun kalo mi we, oh yeah yeah. Iya mi Oshun. Oshun kalo shiwewe, Olomiwewe mi Oshun. Oshun kalo shiwewe, Olomowewe mi Oshun. That's the chant that's dedicated to Oshun, to let you know that you are pregnant with possibility. We just have to go to the right room. We have to ask Oludumare. We have to ask Source. We have to ask Powers. We have to ask Universe. And state it in a way, as he said, you have to go there with confidence. That is the word, confidence. Because when you go with confidence, it's already done. It's a gratitude. You know that it's going to happen. You're not going prayerfully and begging or asking. You go and says, I know I'm getting this. Yes. Oreyeyeho. So just as Oshun received her babies, just like you who are challenged with health, just of you are challenged with finding a place to live, a place that's mold free, a place of living with other people because you can't do any better right now. You're getting ready to move. I see someone moving into a new home, and this is their first time buying their own home. Yes, that's the energy that's filtering through us. I fed Oshun this morning, as I do when we're doing the Power of You. I fed Oshun. I fed. Look at Oshun trying to get on already. I fed Oshun. I fed Ifa. Ifa had already been fed. I fed Obatala also. His day was yesterday, but I fed him today. Yes. There's someone right now that has a health issue and is going to the doctor and they don't seem to be finding what it is. Take some honey on your finger and say, this is Oshun's sacred honey. You manifest, you tell it what it is. This is Oshun's sacred honey, and I am well as of right now. They're going to find the cure. They're going to find the medicine. They're going to find the thing to take me to the next level, and put that on your mouth with confidence. There's someone that's been waiting to have a baby. Go to Olodumare in confidence. Get that energy, get that ritual, get that reading, get that force that go into the universe. Lay at the river and says, Oshun, thank you for my babies. There's someone that is looking and been trying to get a job and have been to 3 different places. The 4th place, you're going to get it. They're going to call you and say, you are the person we've been waiting for. There's someone who's in school that is challenging. They have challenges in a particular subject that they need to pass with a high grade. Tonight, today, take some honey and say, Oshun, Oreyeyo, This is the medicine I need to open my mind, my memory, so that I can recall. So when I take this test, I am going to pass. You are going on the upgrade. Oshun, Orisa, ancestors. This is a month of May that we are doing the celebrations for the ancestors. Your ancestors are taking you to the upgrade. They want you to be happy, better, improved, the upgrade. Just like when we were walking around with the little beepers, that's the word I couldn't remember, the little beepers that you had a number and someone had to call that number. Look at us now. We moved from beepers to cell phones to now phones that are doing all of the things to tell us exactly how to work out or workshop or whatever you want to, how to write a book that would have taken you years. We are under upgrade because we require more so that we can give more of ourselves to the universe. The world is a beautiful place because everything that we want, everything that we desire is for us. Go get it, grasp it, and know that the secret to having is doing things for others. When you are asking Spirit to help you, to assist you, and you're giving thanks, make sure that you're asking that your purpose is to make this world a better place, is to make someone else happy, to feed someone, to give their soul satisfaction. That's when you get the rewards from Olodumare. So that's what I wanted to share with us today on the power of you. So I want us to do a nice little meditation and visualize yourself with just honey just rolling down, coming from Oshun. Just rolling down. And that's your upgrade. Oshun Kaloshi Wewe. So I want you to take this moment, this minute, this time to just have 3 cleansing breaths as you visualize yourself with a bright yellow beam of light above your head. Breathing out. Breathing in again. Seeing it turn into a brilliant, 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 brilliant yellow. Breathing in again, nice and slow. Breathing in. And see that energy of Oshun just raining down on you, slightly just coming down on you. And that's your upgrade. See your body, your energy, your spirit, your mind just expanding to fill up the room where you are, to fill up the house where you are, the neighborhood where you are, the state that you live in, the country that you live in. Visualize yourself expanding this bright yellow light, and that's who you are, as we call Oshun. See that expansion, see that expansion, see that expansion of Oshun. You are great, you are big, you are huge. You're filling up the universe with just the power of being very confident and going and getting your consultations, your readings, your guidance, whatever is the way that you know that you can come to God. Find that place in whatever belief system you have or whatever it is that gives you that sense of knowing that you're in the presence of God. Go to that energy and open the door of what it is you're asking for. Oshun went to the door where the children lived. Some may have to go to the door where health lived, where Orisa or Sain live, where Babaluaye live, where Ogun medicine lives. Some of you going to the place where all of the houses and the homes live and just pick the one that you want. Some of you have children who are giving you challenges. Visualize you and the child hugging, running to each other, and embracing, knowing that this is home. Oshun kalo shiwewe, olomo wewe aki oshun. Oshun kalo shiwewe, olomo wewe mi oshun. Oshun kalo shiwewe, olomo wewe iya mi o. Oshun kalo shiwewe, olomo wewe mi oshun. Oshun kalo shiwewe, olomo wewe iya mi o. Oshun kalo shiwewe, olomo wewe iya mi o. Oshun kalo shiwewe, Oshun kalo shiwewe, olomo wewe iya mi oshun. Today, go out there on this number five day, this feeding of Oshun's day, this day of coming into your upgrade. Your upgrade has always been there. Today, go to God, go to Ludamare, go to your consultation, your readings, your astrology, whatever it is that gives you that sense of knowing who God, that you're in the presence of God. Yes. Receive it. I share. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Join me on Orisa and become friends of the Institute and be with us on the 28th when we have our ancestral festival. It's in person as well as virtual. And tomorrow is Thursday. We have our monthly class. We're going to have the class on Shango, how to set up the altar for Shango, how to dress your house up for Shango, to bring that energy of Shango during the month of June. And the month of June is also Ifa. Join us and become part of this beautiful IIASK, Friends of the International Institute of African Studies and Knowledge. We have some wonderful webinars coming up soon. Yes, so thank you so much. Go on for my newsletter, Yeyefini.com. Follow me on all Instagram, and you know I follow me on Linktree. Linktree is right there in front of me, of my picture. Y'all have a beautiful day. Oshun kalo shiwewe, olomo wewe mi oshun. I've been saying that in a long time. Have a blessed day. For that one. Go get your upgrade.